Zombie apocalypse.
For Zabava, meanwhile, this will be Mount Krasniks in the eyes of Secret and maybe FFQ as well. Villa is up on the option as well as Tovar. Tovar is a little bit of a town that's a little bit tricky to be played out because there's so many sections for you to actually rotate around.
okay.
But this is headed towards the eastern side, so whoever lands a little bit later has that sort of advantage as Araf will possibly go into the corner. I'm not too sure why is he by the side. There's no loot over there, but still, Peshkova is absolutely empty, so Junior Talent has a lot of room to work with there.
Oh, this circle is going to be a tough one in battle, considering that there are pretty much a lot of open space in that vicinity there. So long-range battles is going to be coming up in the battle into factor as well. Ghillie suits will be very helpful in those kind of snake situations here. But off the map here, Evos takes down one of the guys from Junior Talent here, but same goes for Friends Forever Gaming, taking down one of the members from Crazy Dog. Evos will finish off the guys from Junior Talent. Aaron will be the first one to get taken down off this game itself.
And that will be Kitzel coming from FFQ, just finding their way into these early scuffles, but still, of course, in other spots, it's a little bit of peace and quiet. Meanwhile, from the side of IDX, just loitering around these corners here by the bridge. This is a really good place to actually camp up, as you can see. Over on the side of Talk once more. They are finding themselves into a really good spot. So Zonova here, I gotta say, this is a really huge town. So in terms of loot, there is no problem for the Cambodian side.
Yes, and of course, Cosmodrome, Perny, Xavier's, they have the entire Cosmodrome for themselves, which is quite surprising considering that Junior Talent usually goes there. But look at this, Eye Screwdriver taking one small heart. They're actually taking a huge rotation away from the main towns themselves. So they might consider going for the early approach here and maybe possibly go for a couple of quick loads here, considering that this map itself is all about the SMG buys. So if you have a couple of nice SMGs, it's good enough to take a couple of team fights. But winning or not, that's going to be a question here. Oh no, actually Junior Talent taking Cosmodrome.
Yeah, of course, they landed in the Cosmodrome. They lose out one member against Eva, so they did not want to challenge them. They will fall back into this vicinity. Meanwhile, for the side of Crazy Dot, they do have
The
a lurker
mansion.
nearby. Fury QQQ.
The
slowly coming through.
mansion.
Oh man,
Crazy
this is
Dog,
going to
they've
be
lost
hard.
one.
I'm not sure if this house welcomes them though.
That's
wrong.
the thing. Mansion here,
Guarding the
in
front door.
particular, there's mostly more SMGs than ARs themselves. But surprising enough, Friends Forever Gaming managed to find a couple of
Just looking for
ARs and the
loots.
outskirts and the boot camps there.
And like he's still having that level 1 armor, looking for level 2 as he's trying to squeeze out. Bucky actually gets the top side of the vicinity
Wow.
as he already knows that there's somebody out there, as this villa possibly will be uncontested eventually.
Well, the Villa area, surprising enough, I don't know how, but they actually managed to find a couple AKs as well as a level 3 helmet here. So Friends Forever Gaming looks like he will back up here. Apparently he's all by himself here, but the damage has been done for sure.
Yeah, and looking into FFQ here, I feel like they're all too segregated. Meanwhile, from the side, Onyx will land a couple of taps over onto Zico's vehicle, but still not too shabby after all, as he managed to skim his way through without a single drop of damage of blood spitting out from the side of Zico.
I like how Friends Forever Gaming is playing that, where they actually split up forces to try to loot out all the outskirts compound. So whenever the circle goes there, another team enters that compound themselves, there's not much loot for them to do, especially in the smoke, the deflates department, utilities of mats as well. However, Box,
Manparang.
Gel, Manparang.
He found himself a little bit of company as he takes down Gel, but looking for Loki here. He knows that he's inside, and they are looking for the
He needs to be
vehicle, but
quick.
he cannot actually approach that right now.
He needs to be quick here because if Box calls in the cavalry, he's going to be down for the count here. But Gang, Manparang, he heard the footsteps
cut
here.
across.
You know he's going to try
I
and
think
pick
he
him
wants
up.
to steal the vehicle if he
Yes,
wants
yes,
to.
yes. He's
do
thinking
so.
about it. Yes, he's actually going to do it. Very
cheeky,
nicely
cheeky.
done there.
Man, you do gang there with a genius move, of course, taking out some of these armory from the side of Box Gaming, and now getting that rotation handy in their hands. But Drax here, just lurking nearby against Team Secret. So this is going to be a tough bout if they were to fight off against Secret here, because simply got a lot of vision from their side.
Very nicely done there, but still, Manparang did a lot of damage towards them there, but is it going to be enough? We shall see here. However, Team Secret, they have played, I'm not too sure. Are they going to be playing a different approach here? Hopefully we shall see, but looks like Gang, they will regroup again here. But a couple of level 1 helmets here. Not the most ideal situation, but they are going to go providing some cover for Geek there.
Yeah, you can see that Gang getting a little bit of taps out, but still, he's going to give that sort of support. They're going to move as a unit with 4 men all together. Now, crashing into this side here, I think that they've already got themselves all the loot that they need. Just that they need a little bit more utilities, such as smoke, some first aid kits along the way. That will definitely help them in the long run. But RRQ just driving through that snowmobile in a really erratic way. But still, he's getting shredded through. Look at his armor. He gets shot down for a couple of taps, but still, he's A-okay for now. So a lot of armor is still intact. Still more than the level 2 if he wants to switch it off.
Well, the first circle has already started moving in here. Most of the teams are rotating for a better position. I'm not sure if you noticed here, the last games here, Group B as well as Group C, Group A and Group B, they really like to go into the circle as quickly as possible. They do not want to caught out in the edge of the circle, which is kind of nice as well. Kind of very similar strategies here, but I know this is what Choo would love here. He would like to see someone securing that castle for themselves.
Yeah, like that castle is a really solid place to be, but still, it's somewhat out of the way because the circle is still towards the eastern section. So if this closes in, castle might not be in the following phase.
It might not, but still, if it's there, this is going to be really hard to fight.
Yeah, I do agree. And looking into EVOS, they are getting themselves into the middle of the factory. So Pavastos
here, apparently the scout is far behind here, but leading with 2 men ahead. That's going to be a risky move from them.
Yeah, and like looking into how they are slowly getting a peek over on the side of Junior Talent, but not really going to drive anywhere near them. It's going to be a little bit tough to actually fight them through. And looking to the side of Nga, he's still wearing that level 1 helmet. A little bit risky because they are about to fight with EVO's Esports.
EVO's Esports securing the compound as well. They're very comfortable in this position right now. Almost the center of this particular circle here. A lot of open fields here. Compound is going to be a huge factor.
They spot out Arrow. And of course, Nga. He only got that G36C. Like, if you were to spray with this one, it's going to run a little bit far as you can control.
Okay. Mid-range is okay. Long range is not that great. But still, it's one of the craziest gun in CQC and mid-range because almost zero recoil.
Crazy.
However, Gang, they found out Gucci. Gucci in some trouble here. Can they go to finish? He's out in the open. Drag's going to apply the push here, but unfortunately for them, Gucci is going to survive. Goes for the
Oh, no! She climbs off the wall and immediately gets spotted out there by Drax, and there's no way TWAC members can even approach this. But of course, Manparang being a little bit more cautious alongside with Drax, they will try to drive it away, and of course, kill is already secured.
They will bail. They will actually bail here, and Gucci looks like not going to be able to be picked off here because the rest of the members are just too far away here. Gang with the discipline plays there, picks off one, immediately backing off. They know this early in the phase is not worth it. But are they going to be able to... Are they going to fall for this bait here coming from TWAC?
Nah, I don't think so. They are already backing away. They're going to
off.
take 2 vehicles to rotate so that it's going to be really easy to steer away from all this danger. But still,
look at this.
How did they cut across?
It's so smart. It's so smart from Gang. The moment they retreat...
Oh, Stalker's right there. He's going for the spray. He's going for Manparang, but still, the control is not good enough with the UMP. He goes in for the reload, and now we'll let them off for now.
Oh, it was so smart of Gang. Like, they were just making a fake bait, a fake retreat there, and probably try and regroup and try and punish this here. But TWAC...
TWAC, they have to still camp over there, but over on the side of Gang, they will cut across over on the side of Kantra. Meanwhile, from the side of Faro, being brought down low, no more armor for himself.
No more armor. His armor is pretty much damaged. He's only a level 1 vest, not too shabby though, but still, economy-wise, not looking too good here. Doesn't have enough first aids here from the side of Crazy Down. They've lost wrong right off the bat though.
And over on the side of Junior Talent, only having 3 man to work with at these last 1-2 EVOs as it slowly shrinks in towards the side of Factory. And so many other teams, they're still outside the zone. Team Secret, I'm not sure how they're going to slowly play this one out because they got to cut across Kantra or Volnova here.
That is so hard for Team Secret to actually rotate in, considering that everybody's already with the south side.
What about PS?
But pure skill, I don't know why, but somehow they anticipated the north side. Why not we just tank 2 circles and then go in for the stick here? Because apparently nobody's actually in Peshkova. It's gonna be looking too good for pure skills. How is it possible for them? But
fire getting his card
it's gonna
caught out.
explode. It's gonna explode.
No, it's not gonna explode. Don't worry about that. But still, here comes some crossfire coming in as Rabbids picks one up. Grim will fall down, and that is one down from XF of Cambodia.
It's only the scout here coming from X-Force. Losing only one guy is not too shabby yet, but still, Team Xavier, he will secure himself a couple of nice kills there. Are they gonna go for the loot here? Maybe, considering that they have very little to almost minimal utilities.
I feel like maybe they might, but still, XF already got their
Deadshot,
crosshairs pointing at them. Perfect.
Deadshot.
Already know
Deadshot
that
is in the choke
spot
spot
over there.
Oh, I think he sees him. Yeah, he knows.
He's going for the
looking
loot right now, so
He's
it's...
looking for
Oh,
it.
he gets shot there by Raps.
Ooh, perfect. With his head sticking out here, Xavier actually scouts him out here, but still, Deadshot is in a predicament here. Can he actually survive this here? They need a couple of... expend a couple of smokes here to actually back up there.
Over on the side of God, having the crosshair pinning from the side of Zico. Meanwhile, you can see that Deadshot's still in the pickle there. So they need to actually pop a couple of smokes to cover a lot of room for the side of Xavier. So Deadshot right there. So he managed to actually back away, left unscathed. Meanwhile, X-Force knows that, okay, no point wasting our bullets there, so let's let them retreat.
Yeah, they're gonna have each have a compound here, considering the circle is still closing in. But Team Secret finally managing to hit the first circle here, but the second circle is about to land here. But they're super far away. But now, finally, pure skill. They're gonna take the long route up far north and traverse into Vescova. Very risky move, but it's gonna be worth it if they can actually go their way through. They're gonna be take a huge rotation. Very smart, nicely done with them.
Jika finds Rocky. Oh, sorry, it's Bucky right there.
Bucky, goodbye, Bucky. No more Captain America for you because I screwdriver just unscrewed your bike.
Okay. Bike.
Yeah, the bike. It's true.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways,
that works.
Well, now Friends Forever Gaming, they will be having control on the bridge area. However, they don't have cover here. Fury is the only one going to be in the front lines here.
Look at FFQ just slowly swimming in, and it's going to be IG God getting tapped out there by Fury.
That's a nice spray there coming from Fury.
Just trying his luck, spraying through across the mountains. Of course.
I like how they're actually pre-firing the pixel bushes here to actually scout out any kind of blood splatter. But if once it's splatter, they'll know there's someone there and they will just try and finish him off. Very nicely done.
Okay, spots out Ice. Oh,
ooh, nice shot there. Oh, one more shot, Ice!
Oh, too close for comfort. As you can see, Ice drivers, remember, are just slowly finding their way. But still, it's going to be RRQ pinning them down from up above. Secret, getting himself in a little bit of danger there as the rest of them just drive by. Arof will let them pass.
Very, very close call there from Team Secret here because apparently if Arof knew they were there, that would have been disaster. However, very smart decision from Team Secret to take a chill pill here, considering that everyone is going to be migrating into the next circle because it's so hard to predict where it's going to be this next circle here. Yudu Gang going to be playing the outskirts here. I'm not too sure if they have the vehicles or are they going to play it slow here because Twong is in the vicinity with them.
Yeah, and looking into how Yudu Gang is playing, they have a lot of early game good knocks, but they didn't really get much of a kill as of yet. But speaking of that, they're looking for one, and FFQ Fury will go down.
Oh, wow, what a play here from Manpower, just destroying the guys from Friends Forever Gaming. One of the up-and-coming Vietnamese teams here, but now Yudu Gang showing that what Malaysia have for them here.
Oh, here comes Ice as well as the rest of IDX as they get sprayed down there.
The spray! Is it going to be enough? It's connecting. Is it going to be enough here? But Drax will finish him off. One of the guys here, Ice Screwdriver, lose one instead. But looks like they are thinking about going for the assault here. Yudu Gang, they are going to push for this here. Ice Screwdriver, they're down one man here. They're going to try and pick him up. But now, here comes the wraparound. Big Ice Screwdriver in some trouble. Ice is gone. He's going to be in some trouble. He's going to be out because he's getting surrounded here. And he gets taken down by the team.
Manparang once again securing so many of these kills, and this will be the rest of IDX just getting wiped, but still, they still have another member left, so they have to worm their way into later stages of the game. But the Onyx here, just playing it safe by the corner of the circle.
Oh no, X-Force is all by himself. Perfect, EXC Onyx going to be rotating from the outside here to try and go for the flank here. Perfect knows this is happening. He's stuck here. Can he survive this?
Oh no, the spray. Here comes the spray, but still, EXE does not find the kill as of yet, but he is getting outnumbered. He's looking for Sky first, but he already knows where EXE is.
Oh no,
There's a wrap around.
EXE is pulling it around. He sees him here. They don't see him, but EXE gets taken down there. Nicely done from Perfect here. 2v1 situation. Is it going to be enough?
Over on the side of Perfect, he's still looking for that kill and dealing with this situation here.
Who's
It won't be him getting spotted out, but still, the dance is not enough as Sky takes him to the ground.
Nice double push here coming from Onyx, but the damage has been done towards EXE. They have to pick him out, but unfortunately here, nobody is around the vicinity to go for the trade-off and punish this here. So they will walk away with a couple of nice loots here away from X-Force.
Yeah, looking into how Xavier is just across. All these three teams are in the standstill. Meanwhile, over the side of the factory corners, of course, it's going to be very
I like what
Junior
Junior Talent is doing here. Parking the car here to give the elevation to take this second floor on the barns themselves to provide a little bit more cover to work with here. Very nicely done here from Junior Talent, but is it going to be enough?
Of course, it's going to be a long shot if they were to challenge WAW. Over on the other corner there, Taka still proning on the ground. Just keeping himself really, really safe. Meanwhile, over the back, it is Team Evil's Esports of Indonesia. As the cement factory does not really have much of a ground for them to work with for the time being. But over on the sea, we do see Kit still swimming.
You know, Friends Forever Gaming was been this bridge for quite some time. They tried so hard to actually go into this bridge there. However, RRQ somehow managed to squirm their way into this defense there, so taking away their control of the bridge, which is very nicely done from RRQ.
Now, looking at a lot of Malaysian teams, they are actually at the southern side. As you can see, Team Secret actually safely cut across Team Araf. Meanwhile, from the side of Yudu Gang, they will have to fight against RQ or Ice Screwdriver, where Araf is kind of like pincered in between the way.
I think it's okay for Yudu Gang to actually challenge Ice Screwdriver, considering that Ice Screwdriver has already lost so many members. However, Pure Skill from the north side, safe and sound as a baby sleeping like a log. Just gonna be taking a chill pill. They're just okay.
Yeah, like looking into the side of Journey Talent, they don't really have to move a muscle. Meanwhile, Riyad's just trying to find a little bit of a peak. Trixnity knows that somebody's not too far away, so he wants to make sure coast is clear for the rest of Junior Talent.
Junior Talent, you know, they have the compound here, but there's not much going to be happening here because the Great Migration is coming in, circle closing in. Everyone is trying to find the comfort spots here to actually take the next challenge here, but the loot crate might actually fall into the open fields of Cement Factory,
it's in the
which
middle.
it will here, which might be contested here, but still,
Onyx,
it's too
is
late
he gonna
in the
go
stage.
for it?
It's too late in the stage here. It's too risky to actually commit to this here.
But I want to see the fight because of these crate that just drops in between. So we only see the shadow, but I'm not sure where it lands exactly. But Team Secret knows that they're around, but Mr. 88 is all alone. This is Secret here. Going against the battle there, it's going to be Alex against Mr. 88 as the captain of Araf takes down the member of Team Secret.
But now, Mr. 88 going to make a run for it. He can't finish him off. He can't finish him off. The cover from Team Secret is too great. He's all by himself here. Aerof, they're calling him calories here, but Team Secret wants to finish him off. They've got him surrounded. Mr. 88, he wants to get the kill here. He wants to go
he finds him out!
Ooh, Aerof. Oh, so close for that.
Alex gets a helping hand from the side of Steel 9K. With those beautiful sprays, they manage to clip him off as he hides by the corners of the container doors. But still, the rest of Arab won't let them go by because they have the upper hand in the cement factory grounds.
And of course, right now, Arab, do they want to let this slide here, considering that there's still many teams to worry about here? Agus, Rand, Gomni marking on towards them now as Team Secret are getting pincered here.
He does have the M24 in hand, goes in with the shot, does not really land it well, but here comes Pew Pew getting challenged once again. Smoke's being popped off, but we want to see how the circle's going to go. It's going to go northwards towards the side of the empty Posto.
Oh, the empty parts of Posto, the outskirts of there, it's so open. There's so many white spots. It's so hard to cover this. Are they going to be making out alive here? Because Cement Factory is preoccupied by so many teams here. Team Secret is so getting pinned here from Araf. Araf, they have to make a decision. Do they want to stall them, or do they want to make a dive for it?
Looks like Team Secret wants to back away, cutting across the east-western section there. Meanwhile, Gang is having a little tough luck here because they have to cut across RRQ. Meanwhile, IDX in a really favorable position. Here comes some taps, 2 taps over on the manpower as well as Drax. Bring the health a little bit low, but still still in a healthy level for them to
Oh
actually
no, you
run
can
up
see
Jim.
Senor, almost tapping the tires here from the side of the vehicles of Yudu Gang, but now Yudu Gang is going to regroup and try and back off here. RRQ, do they want to stall them or do they want to back off? Apparently, the teams has already moved up forward here.
Over inside of
SG9.
Yudu Gang, they are still holding onto position, letting the blue take their health for a little bit, but they want to be safe as long as they can. RQ Athena will regroup alongside with G9 over on the other corner. So we'll pick him up for now.
Well,
Over inside of Team Secret, though.
They will back off instead here. They have the vehicles to work with. Arrow has lost a lot there, but they need to make a run for it because now...
No. Savior team getting their crosshairs pinned down over on the side of Team Secret, but still, Arrow knows that they need to cut across as well. Here comes Pure Skill here, managing to find the rest of the Vietnamese squads as Crazy Dot is under pressure right now.
Now, Crazy Dog, Pure Skill, they have been off the radar for quite some time
Alex.
now. Team Secret, wherever they go, they're going to be pincered here. Now they're going to park their car, try to play around this ditch here.
Cindy.
Wow.
Here comes Bill trying to look for the crosshairs here as he Kupo takes him down the ground. The rest of Secret getting pincered as they are out in the open. Meanwhile, JRX hiding himself, getting that first hit in as the rest of Team Secret. QB gets knocked down as well, but all of them are in the scuffle where Secret falls down at 15th spot.
Now, Pure Skill a little bit rusty on the fighting department here, but still get a trade-off here because Wrong is going to be the only one left. Right? He goes for a spray. What are you doing? But he goes for, manages to somehow cross his wall, but still, Wrong takes him down and destroys Pure Skill instead, and they're out of the game.
Over on the side of PS, they were coming from the further side of circle. Same sort of fate over on the side of Team Secret as well. And now, Unit Talent in the perfect spot.
What? This circle pushing everyone to the far east side here, but Unit Talent has the best control of the compound right now. So EVOS is also going to be rotating in to secure a compound for themselves. So this is going to be a hard climb here. Yudu Gang playing a little bit slow here. However, G9 actually playing the slow game here.
Oh, looking at the side of QV, bringing down one member of the side of Talk with the Micro Uzi as Camper gets removed from play. From the side of Deadshot as well. He's so healthy, haven't got a single bit of armor shredded out. And looking at the side of the numbers there, we still have 4 men on the side of Yudu, WAW, EVOS, as well as Box Gaming. Meanwhile, the rest of them had a little bit of difficulty as casualties run through. As Senior gets tapped away. That will be Rio trying to secure the kill.
Rio takes one for the team here. As Senior gets destroyed here. They're out of the fame. But however, Junior Talent steals a kill away from him. From him there. Oh no! Junior Talent gets the kill on towards RRQ. That's going to be some fame pride right there. An achievement acquired.
Oh, look at Sokol there with those beautiful spray, but it will be Kuve still having the upper hand there as FFQ will fall. And now we see them diving down onto 13th spot, but still X, Savior, they want to find a really good optimal angle to fight against Talk as they cut across with Deadshot right there.
Oh, Talk, they have the great ditch shield to work with here, the high ground advantage as well, but still, they are very close to the circle here. But
Gank
they...
is right now #1 with the kill scores.
Miss
Far finds Deadshot right there. So this is a round place for the side of Savior team to actually park their cars in. As the Malaysians say, this is my territory. Meanwhile, Arrow will challenge against the Indonesians. Onyx right there. Jixi takes down Box Gaming, Marco as well. It's going to be silent coming from Cellboy as well as Agusrian as they smoke things up. And look at the cars. Oh, look at how they park the car.
It's so far aligned. They've got good driving license. They do very good car ethics as well. But still, Yudu Gang going to be joining the party as well. Onyx, ooh, nice sprays there. They're going to get a couple of sprays. But Man Parang finishes them off. Now, will they be able to secure this? Because Onyx, they're down 2 guys here. EXC is the only one left alive. Gang, Man Parang is alive still. Look at all the bodies crawling their way through.
G9's coming on the way. He wants to join the party as well.
Look at this geek. Wrapping around here.
Oh,
but no.
He's going to park his car. But it will be geeked down on the ground. Onyx takes him down, but Manparang's gonna go mano el mano as he tried to find his way through. Manparang will try to pick up Drax over the back. Meanwhile, Sky is playing through.
They know where it is. He's gonna be like going through the window. Oh, he bounced off here. He's not gonna be able to secure it. But now they're gonna be. Manparang gets out of it. Oh no! No, Manparang gets taken out. He's looking at the wrong angle. No! Yudu Gang almost finished off EXC, but he's so quick there.
And he just wrapped around so well, and somehow, you know, the nade kind of flunked in the way of Sky. Sky gets knocked out as well, but it's fine. Onyx actually rotates so well, and that's why. But look at EVOS now, getting challenged by Box Gaming.
And now Evo's here. They have the compound here. Box, this is going to be an uphill battle here. 1 minute, 20 seconds before the next migration happens, which is going to be pushing them all towards the talk side here, which is on the east side here. Evo's, no helmet on Jughead. He needs to be very careful. He sees them.
Oh, the nades are flying in this way. And Loki needs to fight the circle as well. The rest of Box Gaming is pushing in. The smokes are good, but now all this vision is being blocked, but still, over on the side of Otto, he managed to run away. Oro still getting clipped off, but still it's not going to be enough to take him down. He tries to run this one off, but Loki needs to save his allies there as he finds himself 6A.
Ooh, nicely done there. And nice trade-off here coming from Evos there. I know, right? The timing where they actually take turns to draw a fire was amazing from Evos. And Oro, what a bait right there. As soon as pushes over aggressively, he diverts his attention away from his teammates, allowing the teammate push forward. He goes in again, another teammate comes in and find another position and goes in for the kill. That was fantastically done from Evos.
Now we do see Onyx finds himself another Indonesian civil wall over across. It will be Sky taking him off, but still going to reposition himself. Look at the see it park perfectly. Now these guys do have the driving license right there.
What's the thing? Arrow has been completely silent the entire time here. They're gonna go to finish off. What are you looking at, Agus? Hello? You should have just finished him off. Onyx was about to retreat here.
Boy, he's gonna look for Sky, but he throws down the ground. Will be taken up once again. Onyx is on fire right now.
Oh no, Arrow, they had the perfect timing. What was he thinking? He could have just wiped the floor with them, but still. That is disgusting from Junior Talent.
Oh, God, just having a really good spray coming from that barrel.
Got another kill here. Junior Talent, they're doing fantastically here. The compound is working well for them. However, this is the first time the circle is going to be pushing them out of the compound now. As Evo's going to try and challenge him. They've lost Jughead. What's next? EXE.
EXE charging things up, and Onyx still challenging every single team as they pass by. Jughead will slowly be pinned down and bleed out. Over on the side of Trixnity, he's got teams. They are slowly having a little bit of a rough run already in this third game of the day.
Like I said, all these teams, they find Weekendy on the hardest here. However, WAW right now, 4-man healthy. The only team with a really solid 4-man here. Everybody's just down for the count. They're all single targets. This might be a WAW game, but if Junior Talent manages to punish this WAW or get a couple nice trades here, it can be anyone's game here.
The battle in Pavasa will begin. As you can see, EXE getting his foot clipped away, and that will be the end of Onyx.
Nice.
As Junior Talent finish that off, they will secure themselves into the top 5. As Miss Far needs a little bit of help there. And now Jixi already spot out Junior Talent. If he can charge a Beautiful Nate, it will be perfect. He's just waiting for the right time.
That's the thing. Evos is trying to lurk behind Junior Talent as Junior Talent trying to pave wave here. G9 is just keeping as quiet as possible.
WAW is in a really good spot, but still they have to push out, so I do hope that they have enough smokes to actually rotate across. But here comes some flanks there as Crazy Dogs pull up a little bit of nade out as Wrong tries to tap out G9 over on the side and will find Trixnity. Oh, this is looking pretty bad, but still, Crazy Dogs lose one.
As soon as Crazy Dogs exposed that shot, WAW knew exactly where he was. Goes for the trade-off here, but G9 is just completely
Miss Far as well. So that's only 2 more members for the side of Junior Talent, and this will be Pharaoh1 trying to get himself healed up. Meanwhile, having a lot of room to work with because of all the smokes. WAW getting themselves in the perfect position to actually run them all down.
They have to be careful because the circle is going to be closing here. Everybody who's going to take this slow here. Nga trying to make a run for it. He's out and exposed. Takanome go finish him up. Junior Talent is down for the count, and WAW managed to finish the rest of the team. We're down to the last guy, and G9, he's still alive.
RRQ, they say that they won 4 chicken dinners today, and he's still fighting for it. Now in the top 2 position, is it going to be a 1v4 outplay here? We do see miracles happen, but can they spot out G9 right now and take 1 win for WAW?
4v1 situation here. G9 scouts 2 guys from the side of
here comes WAW here.
Are they going to do this? Is RRQ going to take this here? But WAW trying to find the last guy here. They spot him out. They spot him out. G9 taking on damage. He's going to right, but eventually here, but still, WAW is just outmaneuvering him. Congratulations to WAW because why?